Hello guys, welcome back to another reaction video here on Our Eyes Your Eyes. I'm ready to watch episode 21 of Ranking of Kings, Ousama ranking. But before starting this video, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel, click on the notification bell, leave a like to support me and join me in this super amazing adventure. Okay, except for this episode, there are other 2 episodes left. But anyway, now I think it's time to watch the battle between Boggi and Bosse. Are you ready to join me with these? Check it out. Ah yeah, because she was screaming against her mom. Yeah, because except for Daida. Oh no, Miranjo, no. No! But Bosse, how can you agree with all these? Oh, finally. Yeah, but it's not something good. He will go against the Boggi on purpose. And no, because she's confined in the mirror. No. No, 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 I think... oh, no, I don't think so. How is it possible from Boggi's perspective that he became something like this? I mean, that's something new for him. No, no, Boggi will save Daida. Oh, yes! He will save Daida. No, no, who cares? He has to save Daida. Yes. I was expecting this moment for such a long time. Yes. Yes. Let's fight for this. Boggi, we are all on your side right now. Yes. Together with the Boggi. Oh, Thomas! Yes! 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 Now more than ever. Oh, yes! Come on! Apes, come on! Standing ovation. Oh yes! Finally the story changed. Believe it. But I still believe that he's doing something like this so Miranjo can understand many things. Let's see. Oh! Incredibly beautiful. Yes. Let's go, guys. No, no. He doesn't hear you. I mean, Thomas, good job. Oh, Thomas! Yeah. Oh! No, no. Yeah. Yes, that's why it's so great. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you, Despa. Thomas, try to forgive him. He did it for your own sake. He will not suffer because he will win against you. Oh yeah, I believe so. No, don't say something like that because Boji's changed because of you and thanks to you. Go, Boji. Go. This silence is a problem. Oh yeah. He's seeing his real dimension. I mean, his real size. And this is good because I think that by seeing him with his real size, Boji can understand what to do more than others. Oh! Well, look at that! I love Boji. Definitely. Oh, be careful. Oh! Oh, yes, yes, because... Yes! Second time. Wow, this battle is incredible. Oh! Boji! Use the sword! Yes! 3. Wow, this animation was simply great, eh? Be careful! Oh, look, Boji's confident, so we have to be confident too. He's coming on top of the armor. Oh! Oh, yes! Oh, look! I love Boji so much. Yeah. Ah, yes. Yes. See, you can be big as much as you want. You can try to be invincible. But that doesn't mean anything. Oh! He is not invincible. Look at that. Look at the proportions. Bojji, you are amazing, and I'm so happy that all people are seeing this. Yes, look at his face. Oh yes, and he didn't even move, y'all. Boss say your time is finished. You needed to believe that because there's nothing else you can do. Something you have never felt before. Yeah. Yeah. I think you're happy too. You're happy to see your son that he is going to become so great. Give Daida back to his brother, please. You have no rights to do something like this, no matter if you are the king or not. Oh! Oh, this is what I imagined! Oh yeah! Oh no, Bocci! Now Bocci will save Miranjo. Yes! Oh, this is what I imagined in the previous episode! Whoa! Whoa! Yes, boss never wanted to come back to life. He was just following what Miranjo was saying, but this? Oh! I'm so happy! But that's disgusting. But anyway, I imagined this! Yes! Oh. No. No. No, 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 no. He will not destroy you. Now's the moment to change everything. No, no, Bojji. Bojji will never destroy you. Oh, yes. Bojji, I love you so much. Yes. Yes. I don't think he wanted to destroy her. Oh! Yes, I think Bojji wanted to kill the demon behind her. No, I think Bojji saw the demon behind the Miranjo, let me tell you. I don't think. Yes! Yes, because he saw it. He's breaking the mirror. He's not breaking her. She can come out. No, don't worry, guys. She will come out. I think so. Oh, okay. Yes. No, he was too fast. No, 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 no. No, Boggi, Boggi. You have to stay. Oh, don't tell me Boggi's going to make the promise. No, 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 Boggi. Boggi. Oh, no. Yes. Yes. I thought a little bit something a little bit different, but no, I think he will destroy the demon. If die, then Boggi can join forces. We are making it. Oh, okay. That's the first time she met the demon. What kind of promise did you make? So the demon that we see now is the baby demon we saw at the beginning. Oh. Now it's just grown. What promise did you make, Miranjo, at that time? Oh my, this episode, I thought that it was lasting just 5 minutes, to be honest. When it finished, I have never imagined that it was lasting like this. It was so short, in my opinion. But anyway, what an incredible episode. First of all, I wanted to praise Weta Studio because they were making something incredibly great in this episode, as much as all the others. But the battle between King Bosse and the Boggi was simply amazing. The great animation was there, and I wanted to praise Weta Studio because I love Weta Studio, of course, and they deserve a lot. Second of all, I want to say that I was partially right, okay? Because King Bosse at a certain point was attacking Miranjo because he was also saying, Miranjo was admitting to herself that he didn't want to do everything that he did, but it was just a way to accomplish her desires. And so when he was attacking her and at the same time Boggi was saving her, that was so incredibly beautiful. I was expecting this, let me tell you. Because in Miranjo's point of view, finally, she can understand that there is already somebody there who's going to inherit King Bosse's will somehow to protect her or to be there with her, and that's Boggi, that is King Bosse's son. So no matter if King Bosse will go, there will be somebody else, a descendant after him, that can guarantee her the same feelings, so she will not be alone. Then, yeah, when King Bosse was at the meeting, that the one suffering for real was Miranjo, actually, because do you remember, it's because of King Bosse that Miranjo's dad was dead, and at the same time that she had to suffer later because of this loss somehow. So King Bosse felt totally guilty about this, and that's why he cursed himself by following Miranjo and by staying on her side no matter what. So that's why he could accept Bocci's mom's death. That's why he could accept the pain on healing and whatsoever, because he thought that that was the proper thing to do because of what he started. And let's say that by cursing himself, it was a way to repay Miranjo for everything bad that he did to her. But lately, we understand that actually this was just a way to, follow her desires, because it was her dream to stay with him. So he was ready to sacrifice his entire existence because of what he did to her. And when he was admitting that he had a great family, he had everything, but she didn't have anything. So he just wanted to create this balance so she could also have somebody next to her, no matter the consequences on his family. And let me tell you honestly, this was something bad anyway, because King Bosse was not sacrificing himself only, but he was sacrificing his family too, and this was not worth it. I mean, that was not something good to do. If you wanted to sacrifice yourself only, okay, that's your own decision. But when you decided to make a pain to the rest of your family, dear King Bosse, that's not something that you can decide for them too. If it's something you can decide for your own life and that's it, okay, that's your own decision and you can do that if you really want so. But at the same time, now you're condemning your entire family, and this is something bad. So as you can see, the actions that can create consequences even in this story, and these consequences can be so bad, so brutal somehow. Then I wanted to say that I really liked this battle between son and father, because you see that everyone that was considering King Bosse the invincible one was destroyed by the smallest thing, by the smallest person in the kingdom, Bocci. And Bocci demonstrates us once again that no matter the size you have, if the intentions are good, you can beat even the invincible one, or what people believe that is the invincible one. That was a great battle, and I really liked the proportions here, because actually Bosse was inside the Daida's body, but in front of Bocci's eyes, he had King Bosse, the real size of him. And that was really nice to see the battle in that way, because we needed to understand the great difference and even the difference in power. But the power that Bocci has inside himself is something that Bosse can't handle, because it's this compressed power that Bocci has inside himself that is making everything so incredibly strong, that at the same time that he can defeat everything. So I'm so happy that Bocci right now has everyone on his side. It was so beautiful when Domas and all the others understood their limits, but they didn't care and they preferred to protect him. That was a way to repay Bocci for all the suffering he felt throughout that time. And it was so beautiful when Bocci decided to go in front of all of them, saying, okay, I am the king and I want to protect you all because I saw that you wanted to protect me. So this is something that has to be repaid somehow. That was so great, let me tell you. And the fact that even Miranjo understood that Bocci had to become the king somehow. That was a great admittance. Look, these characters are great. I mean, all of them, they are paying a great attention on Boggi, but at the same time, they are great because we understood all of them somehow. That was something incredible. Look, I really love this episode. Talking a little bit about Despa, I understand that he feels guilty too regarding Boggi because he's saying that actually he was training Boggi because Boggi for him was a hope to save his brother too. And he feels guilty because he thought that he was using him. But Despa, let me tell you, if it was not for him, Boggi would have never understood the great power he has. And if it was not for you, Boggi would have never grown as much as he did right now. So don't feel guilty. We thank you because you could create inside of Boggi the hope to change everything, and at the same time you could create a Boggi that now everyone is admitting, is acknowledging. This is so great. Without Despa, nothing like this was possible. So don't feel guilty, Despa. We are thankful because you could make Boggi become great. The great hope that everyone was expecting. Miranjo too, actually. When we saw this demon, we understand that at the beginning Miranjo met him when he was little, and then Miranjo made a promise to this demon. Maybe she was promising to him that they would have always stayed together. And that's why then this demon was welcoming Miranjo inside this world of desperation and pain. But then Miranjo preferred Bosse instead of this demon, so she was cursed. I mean, she was promising to this demon to stay always together, but then she preferred somebody else, so she was leaving the demon, and that's why the pact was broken. I mean, this promise was broken, and she was confined into the mirror. Did she do something else? I think in the next episode we are about to discover it, because right now there is the most important part of her background story, so we needed to understand everything in detail. But that's what I have understood. Also because when she was trying, because when Boggi was scratching in the mirror and breaking it, I thought that he was just breaking the mirror so she could come out, right? But at the end of the day, she could come out as a soul. So actually, there was no way maybe to bring Miranjo back on Earth. But when she was going up in the sky together with the boss, and she was stopped somehow, and she was saying, look, King Boss, I can't come with you. I thought, oh, Boggi released her, so she has another chance to stay with all of them. But then we see that this demon ate her somehow, because the pact is going ahead. This promise is going ahead. That means you can't go anywhere else rather than staying with me. So now Boss is saying that Daida has to handle all this, but I'm pretty sure at this point that there will be the aliens between the brothers, as I was expecting since the beginning, so I can't wait for that. But maybe, yeah, Daida will be the one who's going to help Miranjo thanks to Boggi and release her, so she can definitely come back on Earth with a human body. I can't wait. So once they will destroy this demon, there will be the chance to recreate something new altogether. That would be so amazing. Let's see how they do this. But let me ask you a question. I mean, we saw this demon at the beginning of this story that was passing from King Bosse to Boggi. I mean, inside of Boggi there is the same demon? Or inside of Boggi there is another kind of demon? I don't understand this. Or maybe Miranjo promised this demon to let him live next to her forever, and that's why then he went inside the King Boss, and then this demon had to pass from one body to the other one, so the demon was going ahead and Miranjo was keep going on with the promise she was making. I don't understand. This is a particular thing that I think that they will explain us in the next episode for sure. Yeah, everything is clear now. Yeah, definitely. Last but not least, I really like the moment in which Bojji was remembering when Daida was protecting him. Especially when Bosse told Bojji and all the others, look, you have two choices, or you go against me or you stay on my side. And at that time, Bojji remembered Daida protecting him when he was a child, when he was little. And that was so great because we understand that even Daida has always had deep inside his heart a warm side of himself. And when he was protecting Bojji, that was a confirmation that he also has this warm side of his heart that has to be explored, that has to be digged a little bit, so we can find it once again. And that's why I think that there will be these great aliens between brothers, and I can't wait to watch this. I can't wait to see when Daida will be released thanks to Bojji at this point. So they will join forces and they will defeat the demon. So they will be able to release Mirage 2 once for all. Can't wait. Ooh, okay, this episode was simply incredible. And as always, Ousama Ranking is confirming me that this is a great story. Can't wait for season 2 coming later, not immediately, but I will wait for this. Absolutely. Bojji, you are the hero we always wanted to have. A little hero with a super amazing power going beyond these prejudices and these usual rules of the hero. The bigger you are, the greater you are. No, even a small person can change everything in the kingdom, and we are so proud of you. Okay guys, I think for this episode that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Stay tuned because next week I come back with the second to last episode of Ousama Ranking season 1 at this point, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, feel free to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell. Bye guys, see you in the next video.